let me get my mic over here. Good. Oh, every time. Every time. Hi. Fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. How we going, everybody? It took me so long to choose a video just then, but we've got one coming. It's downloading as I speak, and it'll be downloaded by the time you're watching this, obviously. So, been shopping. In my town, we've got a supermarket, but it's really expensive. It's like just a little grocery. And so I have to drive about 70 Ks, or I don't know how much 70 K is in America, maybe 50 miles. It's a 45-minute drive. Anyway, so I went and did that, had to get some art supplies, had to get some groceries, and I bought some plants. What else? Some hair dye. And pink, because I had that pink hair the other week. Yeah, so we're going to watch a video from a Monat lady. Oh, it is finished. Okay. So this Monat lady, she has been with them for 5 years or something like that. Rare. Time well spent. I'm gathering that she must be an SED or ED or whatever. Yeah. But remember, Veronica, she was an ED and she left. And I was listening on the way home to Veronica's podcast. Oh, she's unpleasant. She's just not. She's terrible. Anyway, she was talking about, why do people fail? She's so condescending. And again, so arrogant. All right, let's get this video queued up. Hi. Let's go. Downloads.
Hello.
Hold on. Actually, I think somebody has done this. Get my Windows sorted. I do think that somebody has covered this, actually. But that's okay. It's not a long one. So we won't be here all night. That's good. And yeah, so 5 years with Monat, my something, whatever. Very curated corner there. We've got the rose gold accents with the pink blazer. That is not a mistake. That's very on purpose. All right. So I was also going to do a little bit of a story time about a redback spider that I got bitten by, Janet. But maybe I'll do it next time. And the other thing, so one of my favorite YouTubers is the Mad Catster, and he's fantastic. And he's got like a whole bunch of cats, right? Hence the name. And he is a lawyer. That's got nothing to do with the story, but he's really good with all the legal stuff. And he is a very good researcher, like some of my subscribers out there. And 302 subscribers. I missed 300. Just went over to 302. Amazing work. So thankful. Thank you. Now, oh crap, what was I going to say? Oh, Madcaster. So I would like to introduce the dogs so everybody knows who's who and what their names are. So we'll stick around at the end if you wouldn't want some dog content. Tonight, who will we meet? We'll do Minnie, okay? Like Minnie Mouse. All right, so let's watch this thing while I dye my hair.
Hello. Lena is here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're super new here, I'm super excited for you to be watching my video. And today, I actually decided to tell you my Monat story and just tell you how everything started. I know it's been 5 years.
The funny thing that I hear them say this thing where they go, I don't talk about my business much on here. on your business account where you sell your MLM product, where you say, if your mouth's not open, your business isn't open? Sure.
Since I started in this business, and I just wanted to give you the whole story, kind of very detailed, from dating way back before I was even considering doing Monat, and what made me start this business, and how it changed my life in so many different ways, and all just the reflections of everything I have gained, and all the things that I'm thinking about this business right now. And yeah, I just wanted to give you the whole juice, basically everything, super honest, my honest opinion, whether it's worth joining or not. And yeah, so if this is something that you are interested in, please keep on watching. But before,
I'm not interested in it to join, but I am interested in watching. But I did not watch this. I downloaded it, so she didn't get the view.
Before we dive into my Monat story, I just wanted to say that I post a lot of Monat related content, business content, entrepreneurship, network marketing, product knowledge, tutorials, and all the things, skincare, makeup, hair care. So if this is something that you're into, please consider subscribing, because this is going to help out my channel a lot. I'm really trying to grow it so that I can provide more value for people just like you. So now let's dive.
Let me decode that for you. I've tapped out my warm market, right? I've asked everybody I know, and now I need to get some subscribers from YouTube to join my business. That's what I'm here for. The decoding.
Dive straight into my story. So I'm actually super excited to share my story.
Okay. Prediction. I know I'm not known for my predictions. Okay. I aspire to be as good as Erin. But she's going to be at a low point. I'm going to guess she's a bit mature. Baby. Okay, baby. We'll see.
With you, because if I can inspire you to dream bigger or just to change your life, that would mean the world to me. And if my video is going to help you make the decision that this business is not a good fit for you, then it's good as well, right? So everything started actually a long time ago. I'm going to start right from the beginning, when we moved to Canada with my husband.
Oh, the other one I was going to say, I bet you language barrier, or, like migration. So, damn it, I was going to say that, I promise. The other thing, so because it was a long time ago, you know what that means? That she got in early.
And my toddler. It was a long time ago. Yes, I'm not originally from Canada. I'm originally actually from Belarus, which is a country in Eastern Europe. My first language is Russian, so if you hear a little bit of an accent, that's where it comes from. Yes, I'm an immigrant to Canada. So back in Belarus, I used to be teaching mostly English and all different aspects of English at one of the best, well, actually the best linguistic university in the country. So I was a teacher. Me and my husband were also both working for a professional hockey team, which is one of the KHL teams. I don't know if you speak hockey. It's a continental hockey league back on the different continents. So that's what we were doing. But I've personally always wanted to move. I just felt like living in North America would be just a better fit for our family, just our values, and just a better place to raise our children. So we made a very difficult decision, and we actually moved with, like I said, a toddler and 2 suitcases full of stuff. Left our families, left our careers, left our life behind, and started building from scratch here in Canada. So here in Canada, I got a job as a teacher at elementary school. I was teaching for a couple of years, but then I got pregnant with my second child. And when I was pregnant with Jacob, I honestly thought, you know what? I want to spend more time with my kids. I just wanted to be free of that 9-to-5 job. I actually wanted to have energy when it comes.
I can understand this, but as a teacher, you have more time to spend with your children if you have them, because, school hours are not as long as working hours. And Canada has a pretty good system with maternity leave, but it's going to be, I wanted to spend all of my time. I didn't want to miss their first steps, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, we have to start in with the mum shaming then, because she is such a good mum because she took this job so she could be a more present parent. But I wonder how hard she worked in those first few years.
Back home from from work, I wanted to spend more time and be energized and not just feel like, oh, just leave me alone, I'm so tired, because I gave all my energy when I was teaching. I don't know.
Okay, sister, like, what the fuck? I am a teacher, obviously, and I can reserve my energy for the people I love and, well, the dogs. You know what I mean.
Oh, maybe some of you will relate, maybe some won't, but I just wanted to be a stay-at-home mom for a while. So as I was nearing the end of my mat leave, I was actually drastically thinking, okay, oh my gosh, like I had major anxiety. I didn't want to go back to work, but I also understood that I needed to support the household. Somehow I wanted to make money working from home. So at that time, I didn't know about Monat yet, but I was considering all the other different businesses that I could do working from home. So back in the day, and I still love beauty and makeup and all the things, so I actually decided to start my own makeup artistry business. That's what I did. I invested a lot of money into starting my own business. It was very hard. It was very tough, and we moved again, so I was literally building from scratch. So in a few years, I would say 2 to 3 years, it took me to build a really solid business. I was booked up solid, but when I realized
That's actually a story of success. That, you know, like within 3 years you had built it up. Like, that's great. And you get all the profits.
actually was that I didn't have a 9 to 5 anymore. I was working 24/7 because I was physically working with my hands. I was very limited in the amount of money I could make because, again, working with my hands, I only have 2 hands. I only have, a specific amount of time that I could
Charge more, take less clients. It's the same with the lash business and Danielle from Monat, from iGenius, WFab, previously of Monat. Charge more, take less customers.
Do some makeup at, in that specific amount of time. So I was booked solid. My weekends were gone. My summers were super busy booked, so I was missing out on a lot of stuff. I was missing out on weekend time. I was missing out on the time with my family on, in summer, no vacations and all the things that I really wanted to do. And then
guess what you get when you're a teacher? Summer vacation. I'm not feeling very sorry for her plea, like at this point in time. She has the qualifications to still be a teacher, and you're in a business that you're not happy with. Like, I don't like it because I know where it's leading to,
it kind of made me wonder, like, why? Like, what am I doing? On the one hand, it's 9 to 5. You only have two paid, weeks of vacation time, and you're kind of limited here. But also being a business owner here is also limiting me in so many different ways. So I was literally stuck. My husband was actually pressing me to go back to work or to find a regular, stable, job. And I almost gave in. I actually almost submitted an application form, like a job application. But we found out I was pregnant with Dominic, my littlest one, so my youngest child, and a boy again, by the way. I have 3 boys, which is crazy. But anyway, so I didn't apply for the job. I actually, kept doing makeup all through, until he was born and after he was born, but I was so stuck. I was just like, I was not sure what I was doing with my life. I knew I don't want to do makeup for the rest of my life and whole train case full of makeup when I was 70, but I didn't really want to start a regular 9 to 5 job either.
Okay, but so your husband works, and this is a business you built because it's what you loved. So, change.
So I was kind of on the lookout for something, but I didn't know what I was searching for exactly. So at that time, I actually noticed that a friend of mine, she's a makeup artist and a hairstylist, so she was posting all these photos on Facebook. Okay, Facebook got me. Yes, Facebook got me. So I saw all of her photos. I saw she was posting before and afters of this miraculous hair care products, and then I saw her own transformation. So it's one thing when you see somebody's, posting before and after photos of other people, but when you see somebody's personal transformation, that's a whole different story. I knew her in person. I saw her hair before. I saw her hair after. I was blown away. At that time, obviously 3 kids later, postpartum hair loss, my hair was broken. My hair was damaged. My hair was awful. It was just, it was very itchy at the scalp, super flaky. It was also really oily. I don't know what, like hormonal imbalances or whatever was happening, but my hair was awful. And considering how much money I was spending on hair care products, it shouldn't have been that way, because I was
So you do realize that your hair is bleached in that, because that is very damaging to your hair, regardless of what shampoo you're using, And I don't understand how a before photo is different because you know the person in the before and after photo. Like, I don't think that makes a difference, but this is your story. This is your hype.
was constantly buying expensive salon products. I was constantly investing money into my hair. But it was awful. I was embarrassed to show my hair, so I'd always throw it in a ponytail and just pretend it didn't exist, but everybody could see it. I was so delusional. So anyways, I kept seeing her, photos, and finally I asked her what she was using, and she told me about Monat, and then she told me it is an MLM, and then I said, no, thank you. So I kept telling her no. She was so nice. She would actually reach out to me and ask me to try samples. She knew.
Oh, it's this bitch. She's the one we need to blame for everybody who says no. It's not a no now. It's a yes later. Ooh, you made it come true.
I needed this before I knew I needed this, so she kept doing it. So anyways, I kept telling.
Wrong. You got finessed, honey. She didn't give a shit whether how you were going, and to keep offering it to you, like, out of the kindness of her heart. Wrong. She did it to get money.
Her no for about 6 months, but then, you know what I noticed though? I kept watching her stories and I kept watching her videos and her photos on Facebook, and I noticed one thing. I noticed the change in her personality. She seemed happier. She posted photos of her attending events, and she was going to places, and she was traveling, and her hair looked amazing. Her skin looked amazing. And then, she just seemed like a whole different type of person to me. And I think that's what got me. So I remember that, like, June 30th, 9:30 p.m. It was the last day of the month. I remember she reached out to me and said, Alina, are you ready to do this? And I said,
Did you just say it was the last day of the month? What a coincidence that's the day she contacted you. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact that that's when the end of month scramble happens, where they need to do the things to get them to either maintain or rank up. Bit of a coincidence, don't you think?
What's the worst thing that can happen? I'll buy this box of hair care products. There is a 30-day money back guarantee. If they don't work, I'll just return them. I kept spending so much money on all of these hair care products anyway, so why not try something different? So I had 3 glasses of wine. So like I always say, at that point I would probably join a circus, but I didn't join a circus, joined Monat instead. So
gosh. You really gotta be careful when you drink then, because that was a bad decision.
I just hit, join now button, and I bought this big box of hair care products, and then I never looked back since. In about a couple of weeks, I actually started noticing the transformation. So, just the joy that I was feeling from, going from product after product after product that did not really work to actually seeing the visible difference in products and in my hair. I stopped wearing it in a ponytail. I saw that it got so much more manageable. My oily, flaky scalp was like going away. I didn't itch anymore. I could actually run my hand through my hair. And I actually started getting compliments from people on my hair, which I never did before. I would get compliments compliments on my skin. I would get compliments on my face, on my makeup, but never, never, never on my hair. And that kind of started getting me to think, because when I joined Monat, so that I make it clear for you, I did not join a business. I just wanted to buy products at a bigger discount. So when I joined Monat, I had no intention of selling anything. I told my friend, I'm never going to sell anything. I'm just joining for the sake of products, for getting bigger discount. But once I saw my transformation, once I actually attended a Monat event to kind of get a clear understanding of what are these people that are working in this business. Is this a cult? Is this a scheme, pyramid, whatever, you hear everywhere. And then I saw that these are just regular people like you and me, like some are moms, some are nurses, some are teachers, some are dental hygienists, and they're all doing this business. Some are still working 9 to 5, some have quit their jobs and are doing this, full time. So I looked at them. One thing that I noticed, though, the common thing was they were all really happy and friendly, and it didn't seem like a cult. It just seemed like,
No one joins a cult. Okay? You don't join a cult. You join an organization and you find, like, you get indoctrinated so you don't even realize you're in it. And you're in it. Sorry.
a circle of people that really enjoy each other's company and have a common goal and a common purpose. So you know what? After a while, I just started really researching how to do this business, and I just dove right in, and I started working it as a business, because I felt like it was a very logical thing. If you like something and you want to share it with other people, you want to tell them about.
Oh, damn, they finessed you. You were convinced. Oh, yeah, well, I may as well. I'm enjoying the products.
The products that you're using, if your hair is changing, right? I wanted to tell everyone. My hairstylist noticed the difference. She saw me and said, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you for about 3 to 4 months, and like your hair is completely different, right? And I've been seeing her for years. So to me, that was a huge sign that these products do work. So I just started, learning all the things, did all the wrong things in the beginning, made all the mistakes in the beginning, recommended wrong products, didn't think that I was,
I'm going to just pause because I'm going to go make some dinner. We're back. All right. Got some food. Let's eat and let's keep watching this.
that I needed to learn all the things that I was already an expert because I'm a makeup artist. Yeah, like I knew something about hair. But anyways, I learned and I acted on it and I made mistakes and I learned from them, but I kept going. So 5 years in, what I want to say, my life is completely different. Number one is I have so much passion and so much purpose now. I'm actually excited to wake up in the morning. I jump out of bed. I check, my stats, my numbers. I check on my team. I have a whole, array of people that I'm working with from all over the place. I'm excited about things that are yet to come. I'm excited about traveling. I'm excited about, being able to be with.
This is like any job. It's not special.
With my family and being able to make a solid, stable income working from home and on my own terms. I am the one deciding on my schedule. I'm the one deciding when I want to take time off, when I want to work. Yes, I might wake up at 5 in the morning or I might go to bed later, but that's my decision. Nobody's there to tell me, Alina, this is your schedule. This is what your vacation is going to look like. No,
Sorry, I am not told what time I have to go to bed. I should go to bed earlier, but I don't. Also, no one tells me what to do on the holidays either. And can we see she's wearing Christian Dior earrings? So, that's okay. But you're getting rich off of other people.
Am the major factor, and that's what I love. I know some people will disagree with me. Some people do not like, the craziness of an entrepreneurship journey. But for me, this is the real life where you are in control of your own time, where you are the decision maker. Besides that, I would say the relationship with my husband has completely changed. Whereas when I just started this journey, we were completely different pages. He wanted me to go get a stable job. I knew that I was an entrepreneur at heart. We were always clashing. But now, like, I think that we have both grown, because this business comes, as I always say, it's a personal development with a paycheck, because you grow so much. You don't just learn about the products in the business.
Oh, I hate that so much. Personal development with a paycheck. The problem is that the paycheck is not evenly distributed amongst those who are doing self-development. And it's just busy work, so that your downline won't be distracted by us.
But you just grow. You just grow as a person. And I feel like my husband grew with me, because as I was listening to podcasts and reading the books, he started listening to podcasts and reading books. And I feel like now we have never been on the same like energy level, on the same page ever in our life before. And this is incredible to me. Like I said, I'm a happy mom. I can spend time with my kids. When they have an emergency at school, I'm there to pick them up within 15 minutes. I do not have to ask.
I hate to tell you this, but a lot of workplaces will let you go and pick up your child if they're sick. So, yeah, like we have, obviously in teaching, we have women, a lot of women, so you can have family sick time. Like,
my boss to drive and get them from school, right? I have the freedom to be with them when they're sick. I have the freedom to attend all of their events, all their appointments, and all the things. So this makes me happy. But at the same time, being a stay-at-home mom, I have a purpose to get out of the house. I have a social network. I have people that are just like me, that are passionate, that are successful, that are there to grow and learn together and build successful businesses together. So this is an incredible journey, and I'm so grateful that my friend was patient enough with me, that she kept reaching out to me, even though I kept saying no for, oh my gosh, so much time. But now I am here to inspire other people to dream bigger, and I'm here.
once again, we can thank her for the myth of it's not now, it's not no now, it's yes later.
To teach them and to mentor them and to help them get started. And this is what I want to do for absolutely anyone. If you're watching this video and you're thinking, can I do this? Can I get started? What is this business going to do for me? You know what I'm going to tell you? You're never going to find out unless you try. You might have heard good stories, you might have heard bad stories, but what I'm going to tell you out of my experience working in this industry for over 5 years, I want to say that a lot of the times when people tell you negative stories, or tell you something that didn't work, tell you something that's, a scam, a scheme, or something, people are not willing to admit their own failure, that something that, led to this was their own fault. They are going to justify their failure. They're going to find reasons why they failed, and then they're never going to admit anything publicly, right? So
Whoa, a little bit of victim shaming there. I don't think that's the case. They are very open about what did and didn't work. It's you guys who say this shit, that they didn't persevere in the business and that's why they failed. But you're wrong.
when you hear something negative, when you find something on the internet, that's what I'm going to tell you. Do not trust these stories, because at the end of the day, there is some other reason that made that person fail, and this is not necessarily what they're talking about in public, right? And the same thing goes for success stories, right? Success stories, there's always, the backside of each success story. So instead of trying to find all these different stories and decide on that, I would say just find out for yourself. The worst thing that can happen, you're going to end up with amazing hair, skin, and you're going to feel so much more confident and so much better about yourself. The best case scenario, this is going to potentially change your life. You'll be able to travel more. You'll be able to have a community of supportive people around. You'll meet new friends. You'll make new connections.
Community is the only thing that can sell, really, because Monat is a sinking ship. It's never ever going to be as big as it was during the pandemic.
You'll gain new knowledge. You'll grow so much. So I would say this is a win-win situation anyway. So like I say, I definitely think it's worth it. So if you, after this, watching this video, if you have made up your mind to give it a go, give it a try, reach out to me, ask me questions, or join now right away, you can totally do that. If not, if you have any more questions, just reach out to me. I'll be super happy to answer them for you. So this is it. This is basically my Monat story. I tried to keep it short and sweet so that I do not make this video like 3 hours long. But like I said, if you have any questions regarding Monat, if you're ready to start your own Monat business, there is a work with me application form in the description box below. Feel free to apply. I'll get back to you. I'll help you get started. I'll mentor.
Apply. You mean sign up.
You. I'll do basically everything possible for you to find success in this business. And if you are just here kind of for the products, there's also a hair quiz and skincare quiz in the description box below. If you wanted to try out the products and start as a VIP customer first before you kind of make up your mind.
That's what she did. She was a customer first and they kept on harassing her. So, you know, you follow what has worked.
That's also an option. Complete the form below and I will be able to send you personalized recommendations directly to you and help you get started on the product. So, and if you have made it so far into this video without being subscribed and you found some value in it, please do not hesitate and hit that subscribe button. Click on that bell notification because then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video, and I do post a new video every single week. If you are on social media, if you're on Instagram, can you please follow me on there as well, because you are going to find a lot of behind the scenes and tips and tricks on there as well. So do not hesitate to follow me on there. I also have a blog. It does have a lot of information on there. So it has lots of tips and tricks and a lot of information about me. So go check it out. There you'll also find all of the links to hair quiz, skincare quiz, work with me forms. So if you want to go and really go into depth on everything I was kind of talking about, please go and check out the blog as well. So again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching it. If you're already a market partner with Monat, let me know in the comments. If you're not a market partner with Monat, let me know in the comments. What are you thinking about? What are your fears? Why are you still not, going for it?
I don't want to lose money is the answer to all those questions. I don't want to be in a cult.
Maybe I can ease your mind in some way, in one way or another. So anyways, thank you again for being here. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
All right, there we have it. Interesting story. But I think it's also interesting that the way that she got recruited is how she's recruiting now. But look, people, it's grim out there for Monat. All right, it is grim. They're going to lose more leaders, people flogging this dead horse. But you see, Monations is coming up. It's on the weekend. And Tony Robbins is going to be there. So it will be really interesting to see how the Monat ladies return home. And also, hopefully they wear masks, because last year, I don't think it was as bad as paparazzi, but I think quite a few people did get COVID. So anyway, just a short one tonight. Gonna maybe be on live stream tomorrow. Not 100%. I can't remember. Okay, so have a good evening. Oh, no, we got to do dog. Minnie, come here. Minnie. Come here. Come on. Minnie, come here. Okay. Minnie's just going to be looking at my dinner. So this is Minnie. She's a tan snag sausage dog. Although when when you look at her in person, she looks like she's a sausage dog crossed with a sausage dog crossed with a chihuahua. She's got really skinny legs. No, don't. You're not having that. All right. So what had happened? I had a dog who was my soulmate. Her name was Dot, and she was a tan dachshund. And she passed away in a dog fight. It was very traumatic. And I got this little girl a month later. Oh, she was the cutest puppy. Like the cutest. And so I called her Minnie, like Minnie Mouse, because she just wagged her tail when I said her name. Um, and so, because Dot was in one of my plays that I put on, and she played, Dot's character was called Minnie. So I named her Minnie. She keeps wagging her tail when I say her name. Ah, yes. So I'm going to put her down because she's heavy and weird. And she wants my food. Yes, so she is the boss. She is the enforcer. Oh, where'd I go? She doesn't play the ball game with the other dogs. She just goes around the fence line like looking for fights. Yeah, and if there is a spot that she can get out, she will. We've been pretty lucky with this place, so yeah. She's kind of I think she's my dad's favorite because he gets it, like Minnie's nice to him. And Minnie is also, she's pretty like, she doesn't really like many people. However, if you have treats, oh, she's your best mate. We used to go to a dog park in the town we used to live in, and one of the ladies who used to come, she didn't used to come every day like we did, but she'd come once in a while, and she was a teacher as well. So we'd had chats, and Minnie knew this person by their car. That's how bad she was. She would be like on the lookout the whole time, and she'd like, "Oh my god, it's Bridget!" And she'd run to the fence. So funny. And the other thing she'd like to do at the dog park is they had like a really big water bowl, and she'd get in it. We had some hot days. Yeah, so that's Minnie. Consequently, I collect a lot of Minnie Mouse stuff, and I like that a lot. Yeah. All right. Have a good one, everybody. And please like and subscribe. Imagine getting, imagine getting one more. Because remember, every single person who's a subscriber is really important. I will see you in the next video. Gotta sing the awkward song as I open the recorder song. Alright, goodbye.